my voice down the microphone. Thank you very much for coming. I'm very honored to see all of you here. Especially those who did not say they were coming, but they came. People surprised me. They didn't say they were coming. They didn't say, oh, I'll be there. But they came. So it's a big surprise. It's a big shock. And I'm very grateful. Actually, if you could say to somebody sitting by you that thank you for coming on behalf of William. Just for coming. Yeah. Because I know it's quite busy. London is a very busy place. Everybody has something more to do. And so for you to put aside what you have more to do, only to come and share this moment with me, I'm so grateful, and I'm from the depth of my heart saying thank you very much. I hope that your being here will not be in vain, and that for whatever you have. Most people ask me, what book are you writing? Is it financial management? Because that is what they know me for. And those who don't ask, I say I'm writing a book on personal development. Then they say, oh, I thought you were writing a book on accounting and finance. So me too, I'm shocking people, isn't it? Shocking people because they think that I'm writing accounting, business and finance. But I've written something completely different, which is on personal development, which is on wealth creation, which is on discovering the success factor that is within you. And I believe that we all have a success factor inside of us. Everybody has the gift to be successful. It's a pure gift that is inherent in each and every one of us. It cannot be taken away. Wow. It is only whether you use it or you don't use it. But the fact that we all have the gift which is inherent to be successful, to activate that gift is what led me into writing this book. Now we have it. I have the skill to write maybe all beside teaching financial management. Beside teaching financial management. That one is probably a profession, isn't it? Yes. And in writing this one, there are so many illustrations. There are so many examples, very, very simple examples that you can relate to. Very, very simple ones. But then inherent in any of the illustrations or the examples, I have a lot of treasures hidden in it. Brilliant piece that I wrote in there. Wow. And I want to share it with you, just for a few minutes, to illustrate what I mean by the meditation of it or the reflection of it, because by the time I would have probably finished, it seems like a basic story, but it has so many things in it that if you take time to go through and personalize it, you uncover so many. And especially most of us who are from Ghana and from Africa and so on, we can relate to this one. Is the story of the shoe shine boy. The shoe shine. We call them shoe shine boys, isn't it? Yeah. Those who shine our shoes. We call them shoe shine boys. They come to the city with almost nothing. And only few of them succeed. Most of them end up being shoe shine boys or shoe shine men. But that which I want to bring out is, how come the few who came from the hinterland and the villages are shoe shine boys? How come that they end up to be the successful people that we often point to? What made the difference between them and a lot more people who could not progress from being shoe shine boys to successful people in whatever endeavor that they have decided to take? So I have a very small piece on what I refer to as the unseen determination. The determination is there, but we cannot see it. It is inherent in them. It's unseen. I have the title as part of the book, but then that title is Unseen Determination. Now, I want to read just a bit of the unseen determination. And then I'll expand on few things on the unseen determination, just as a way of highlighting some of the few examples and the points and the steps that I have written in this book as to how you can activate your success factor, that which is inside of you, like the key to a car. But unless you ignite the car will be there. It doesn't matter what make it is. It doesn't matter how brilliant the car drives. You still have something to do before the car will drive. And you still have to know where you are going. Otherwise, you can go round in circles and end up in the same place. If there's any controversy, it's my controversy. Shoeshine boys. Those of us who were born and bred in Accra, the capital of Ghana, see these shoeshine boys come to the capital from all over the country, especially from the hinterlands and remote villages to make a living. They come from the hinterlands. They come from the remote villages. They come with a purpose to make a living. Now, the second paragraph says that they come to Accra with almost nothing tangible, nothing that we can see, nothing that we can touch, nothing that we can feel, nothing that we can inspect. They come to Accra with almost nothing that is tangible, that you can see or identify as anything of worth. But what we do not see is the intangible spirit of determination and hard work that they carry with them when they come to settle in the capital. That is what we don't see. So what we don't see is the intangible spirit of determination and hard work that they carry with them when they come to settle in the capital. They have an unbeatable resolve. The resolve to break through and make life better for themselves and their entire family in the village they have left behind. And this is one of the unseen determination. The unseen determination is an unbeatable resolve. A resolve that they have come to the city to make life better for themselves, to make life better for those who they have left behind, to make life better for their families. And we also have to have an unbeatable resolve in whatever we do. In whatever profession that we have chosen, in whatever organization or institution we belong to, in whatever thing we have decided to do, we have to come up to a level of unbeatable resolve. A resolve that we are going to stick it out until we have seen success and completed. Now, it says that they come to Accra with almost nothing tangible. They know they have to stay focused on their main objectives because there are lots of people depending on them to be successful and make the destiny and change the destiny of their whole family. So the resolve is that so long as people depend on them, they will not let people down. And there are so many people who are depending on us, whether family, friends, but more importantly, the whole world depends on us. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing, like Facebook. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing, like YouTube. They depend on us to come up with the next big thing, which is inherent in you. Because one of the profound sayings is that the more you identify way of helping people, because you know people depend on you, the more you identify way of helping people and finding solutions to people's problems, the more you activate your sources. Because once you find solution, when we could not have, let's say, communication, and then Facebook come in, we have social network, people you have not even had contact with for a long time, now you can have them as part of your network. People will always pay when you find solution. So they come with an unbeatable resolve. And there is one thing that is clear on their mind, that they cannot be taken away from them, no matter how they go. It doesn't matter whether they are sleeping on the streets of Accra or in the mosquito-infested areas in the city. That one thing is the unstoppable desire to succeed and to take the action necessary to achieve their objectives. So they don't achieve their objective easily. They sleep in the mosquito-infested places. And we also go through mosquito-infested things in our lives. They sleep in the places where they don't have cover. And sometimes in life, as we go on a journey to become successful, we will go through a process where we don't have any cover. We are beaten by the rain, the sun is there, and we have to still go through. We see them that they are sleeping rough on the street. We see them that they are hustling every day to make ends meet. We also, in our own endeavor, we can relate to it how we have to go through difficult decisions, difficult choices to be able to achieve our objective. We are also sleeping rough. We are also going through difficult times. Because we have an unresolved idea, we have an unresolved objective that we want to be successful with our work. We want to be successful with whatever we are doing. So there is one thing that is clear in their mind, that they cannot be taken away from them, no matter how. It doesn't matter whether they are sleeping on the streets of Accra in the mosquito-infested areas of the city. That one thing is the unstoppable desire to succeed and to take the action necessary to achieve their objectives. Now, what they do is that they start by shining shoes, then they sell clothes, designer wears, chains, and so on. And they keep expanding their business. So when they have the desire, they start to do something. But there are a lot of times that we have desire to do something, but we don't start. Because we have a desire to achieve this particular objective, to grow and to increase in whatever we are doing. But then we don't start. Because there doesn't come a time where everything seems okay. Everything seems, all right, I need this one to be able to start. But then they start with a shoe shine box, or something which is just worth about 1 or 2 pounds, and they fix it together. But then what is the difference between them and us is that they start. So it says that they start by shining shoes. Then they move on to selling clothes. Then they move on to selling designer wears. Then they move on to selling chains and so on. So unless we start, and then we move on, gradually, bit by bit, we don't seem to be able to achieve our objective because we always wait. We always wait for everything to be okay, for everything to be comfortable. But then it says that they begin to acquire their own shops, so they are progressing. They started with a box, with, let's say, chains, designer wear, and now they move on to acquire their own shops and employ new but similar determined people from the hinterland. Because they know that they have the unbeatable resolve. Now, they go on to employ new people from the hinterland who are determined from their home villages. They make sure to develop and expand whatever they started with initially without becoming complacent.